This is Gamer Weekly, bringing you the latest of what the video game scene has to offer. On today's episode, I have Markus Hanka, creator of the Cat Games. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Gamer Weekly. With me today is Markus Hanka of Markus Hanka. Do you have a company name?
No, I don't. Just M. Hanka.
Thank you so much for...
I couldn't think of anything. Yes.
Thank you so much for coming onto the show. We have a bit of a time difference. You're all the way in China, right?
Yes, 13 hours. I'm sitting in Beijing. But I'm German, by the way.
You just released the Cat Games. So
right. At the time of this recording, it's just been 24 hours, the first day.
So how do you feel about the release of the Cat Games?
This is my third game, and I can say I always feel, honestly, I feel a little bit down.
Down?
Every time. Yes. I think I read the same thing in some forums. Other game developers have the same thing. I don't know. Well, it's good. It's really good in China. Pretty much mixed so far, but it's okay.
I think it takes some time. So, for those out there that don't know what the Cat Games is, what is that game?
I wanted to make a game about cats. So it's a bunch of games that are really mini games. There are 3 main mini games and a few smaller, minor mini games.
Is the game inspired by your own cats?
Currently, I don't have cats, but I grew up with cats and dogs. Yes, it's pretty much about the weird behavior, silly things about cats every cat owner knows.
What were the inspirations behind the style of the mini games? Because to me, it kind of seems like I don't know if you ever played WarioWare before, but it almost looks like it's in that same style.
Yeah, it's a bit minimalistic. That's my graphic style for the past few years now. The style of, it's a collection of mini games. I think you could compare it to that.
So how long have you been developing games?
9 or 10 years. I started as a graphic artist for mobile games, actually, at a company. And then I left Germany, and then I went freelancer. Yes, over 1 year ago, I released my first game. And since then, I made a second, and yesterday I released my third game. And I learned basically to do anything besides graphics. So not for this game, for the Cat Games, I used classical music, but for the other 2 games, I wrote the music myself, made the sound effects, and learned how to code a game, and basically doing the design, of course.
So what made you want to step away from doing art and doing game development instead?
As I started working as a freelancer, I was looking for people to work with. Most importantly, a programmer too, and to make a game together. And I did this online, but I don't know how many years I tried, but I couldn't find anyone. I said to myself, okay, that's it. I'm learning it to do myself.
Do you have any advice for people out there that want to make games?
Make them. Don't read about it. Just start now. Can't be perfectly prepared. Don't think about game engine or which software to use. Just what you have there, what you know, and start doing it.
What is your favorite part about the Cat Games?
I like there are 3 main mini games. It's indoor racing and a game called Swim Challenge. You're sitting in a bathtub and you don't want to fall in the water. And the third one is cat breed billiards, and this one I like the most. Basically, you have instead of balls, you have cat balls, and you have to push them in the right hole. And it's one game with 3 questions, and you have to get the questions, cat breed, and you have to guess the right cat breed, the right ball, and get it in the right hole. That's it.
So do you plan on adding any more games to the Cat Games?
Probably not. No. I had ideas for a whole decathlon, if you understand the pun. And then I went down to 9 games, then 7 and 5, and I arrived at 3 games. But I don't think I will add anything to that game, the cat games.
Everyone out there, check out the cat games. It is a pretty wacky game, and if you like cats and you like fun mini games, I highly recommend checking out the cat games. It is available now on Steam. And how much is the game?
$2.
The game is $2. Everyone out there, you can sacrifice $2 for a really cool game. So
it's a fun game.
It's a fun game.
Yes, what's my goal? Just to make people smile. I think it worked.
So if you like fun, wacky games, check out the cat games. It's going to be definitely worth it for you. And thank you guys so much for listening to the episode. You can find everything on Gamer Weekly on YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes, and just about everything, honestly. And we changed the logo. Hopefully everybody likes the logo. I don't know if anyone actually looked at the logo, but if you did, great. Special shout out to my friend Eric for designing the logo. He's pretty cool. And if you guys want a logo made by him, message me and I will give you his contact info. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Markus, thank you so much for coming onto the show. And goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.